Good luck, guys.
What's up, race fans? You're watching Bazinga Autosport. My name is Gabe. We are back at Road Atlanta. It's like we never left. We're driving a different car. That's right. It is the Formula Renault 2.0, and this is going to be a barn burner. I haven't had enough time to practice with this car, so I'm qualified in 14th, and there's quite a few quicker drivers that are up there, and I think there's some quicker drivers behind me. So the goal is to get through this track, which is terrifying, on the first lap, and then finish the remaining 21 laps without crashing or wrecking anybody else. Try and make that a one-time thing in Skip Barber. So the setup that I'm running is a very slightly modified version of Thomas Jordan's setup. He's actually in this field, so I was able to thank him personally for that. And I'll thank you on video again, Thomas. Thanks for all your work getting those setups out to us. This one is a tricky one to drive. As I've said before, this car does not like the curbs, and this track is full of curbs, and if you want to be quick, you have to run over them. Some of them you can't run over, so there's rules. There's these weird rules. I'm just going to try and avoid the curbs as much as possible, except for the ones that I know that I can run over, like in 10A and 10B. So let's get ready to start here.
Every race you made call either?
Yeah, I was in the race.
Green.
Lights, camera, and action. Got an amazing start compared to the guy next to me. Is he going to fall in line behind?
Clear.
One off already. Well, we've gotten sorted out. There's Thomas Jordan's bright green car there. And this car does suffer from cold tire-itis, so got to take it easy on the first couple laps. The first lap specifically. Again, my goal is just to finish this race.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear.
I wasn't expecting him to dive that up.
On the left. You've got a slow car on the left.
This is painful.
Lots of laps here. Plenty of laps. Hard to see where I'm going. I'm not sure why he whizzed off like that. Oh man, he came in hard on that.
Right side. Clear on the right. Left side.
Bottomed out on the curb
Still
though,
there. Hold your line.
and so lost a little bit of time there, and I got a run on him. Try and keep it to the right as close as possible.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I was expecting him to kind of battle back in there, because I was technically clear, but I'm braking a little bit more conservatively.
You're in the top 10.
Was running over the curbs in practice there, and Problem solved itself. Thank you, sir. And it seems like not running over the curb in that turn is much easier to maintain control of the car. Although you will see lap guides that say, don't do that. So again, kind of like Monza, I'm not really going to fight anybody. Just want to finish the race. Have a clean run. I am flabbergasted that we made it through the first lap incident-free. A little loose through there. Not too terribly bad. Just enough to wake you up a little bit and say, hey, you're driving a Formula 2.0 car. And my pace is really off in this car, but you guys all know that. If you've seen any of my other videos where I'm driving this car, my pace is definitely off. That's okay. The guy behind me is attacking that corner. And I'm coming in slower than he is, and he catches up to me there, and then woo! I'm all out of sorts here. Guy behind me spun. I'm at least setting the car up for a good exit out of that corner. If I can complete one thought per lap, we'll be doing good. And holding on to a 9th place right now. Top 10, I'll take it. Looks like the field is pretty much spread out though. Pretty much spread out in front of me. Much don't want to hit any of these curbs if you can. That guy behind me spun, a different guy behind me spun. And we got a little bit of time between us and Will now, who's in 10th place. And we are completing 6 of 22 this time by. A little bit of breathing room, just focus on getting into my rhythm, going side by side up ahead of me there. We're getting faster. Little bit by little. this corner. Turn 1 is really where I'm bad in both this car and the Skip Barber. Coming up the hill there, you just have to nurse the car back into throttle.
Alright, that's it.
Looks like we've got a driver that is, well, we've got several drivers behind me that are now recovering from first lap incidents and coming up behind me here. So the goal is not to get in their way, but definitely don't want to just give them a position. Andrew and Brian Lockwood. Brian qualified on the pole. Coming out of there really slowly. I'm just trying to keep the car from spinning. I feel like I'm doing so well in that corner, and the truth is I'm so slow through there. So we probably won't hang on to our top 10. We'll see though. Hopefully Andrew catches me at a point where I can just let him by, so I don't lose that much time. Although I really don't care if he loses time, because he's right on top of me now. Definitely using that rumble strip. Alright, buddy. I know I'm going slower. Oh man, I think I brake checked him there. Looks like he had to slow up quite a bit, and he might not catch me on the straight now. Sorry if I brake checked you there, Andrew.
No, you didn't brake check me. Everything went blank there, so I got on the gas too early.
Alright, he made a mistake. I'll hold on to 9th for another lap. Nothing like running your fastest lap while there's a much faster dude right behind you.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
I don't want to fight him.
Thanks.
Oh, no worries. You're running faster than me anyways. It's no point in us getting tangled up together and slowing each other down. If he was running anywhere close to the times that I was running, I would definitely try and fight him, but you just saw him out of that corner. It's like a cannonball. I'm not going to be able to keep up with him. He had an earlier lap incident that he's trying to recover from, so he's in a hurry to get through the field. And you definitely have the right to fight him if you want, but law of averages is not in your favor. Chances are you're going to make a mistake or they're going to make a mistake, and everybody's race gets ruined. No, thank you. Okay, so Brian, who's our pole sitter, he's running 1:18s. He's 13.5 seconds back. We're almost half distance. There's a good chance that he catches and passes me here. Starting to feel more confident in that corner. Guys in front of me are battling though, and so might let me get back into the fight here. Unless Brian breaks them, or Andrew breaks them up. Oh, is that 2x2 through here? Oh, you guys are brave. Andrew is trying to make it work. I think that's slower. I'm going to try it this time just to see how the car felt, and I definitely think that's slower. Feels slower. Doesn't mean it is. Can't seem to get the car to want to hurry second gear going into that corner. Oh, look at that. Yep, Brian's about 1 second closer. Well, here's to hoping we can hold out. Okay, he's going to the pits. That's a freebie, thank you very much. I like freebies. With 10 to go. Entrance to that downhill part's tricky. Yellow flag.
Car on the left. You've got a slow car on the left. Car stopped ahead.
Thank you, guys. More freebies. Although somehow this car is a tank, so you get into an incident and you're a fast driver, you can probably recover through most of the field because the damage model is so robust right now. Very robust damage model. Some people call this car a tank. Starting to feel really comfortable through there, although I know I'm going much slower than I probably should be. Man, the car bounces all over the place. A little late on the gas. A little slow in. I wonder if Brian is running with damage, because he's not really catching up to me. Well, Gustav seems to be. Too much to the left.
When you get to me, I'll let you by. I'm not going to bug you. So just tap down the strip. Alright, thanks. Same to you, Miles. I'm just trying to survive this.
Fellow survivor like myself. Hats off to you, buddy. Keep 4 rubber wheels on the ground and the shiny side up, and that's half the battle.
This is my first race here ever.
Am I seriously catching up to Andrew? That's very strange. Well, Gustav is catching up to me, and I think Andrew had a couple of rough laps there. And 2 lappers ahead. I don't know.
I'm going to pull to the right lane.
Touching that
go
curb
down
is-
the main straight, the front straight.
A little slow through there, Gabe. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Although he's losing tons of time. Is he gonna let me by?
Car on your left. Clear.
Red side there, Brian. Left side, Brian.
Thank you, Milan. Boy, he just bought me a crap ton of time against Andrew. I really don't know what I'm going to do with at this point because Gustav is right there behind me. That was just bad luck. There's nothing the lapper can do about that. At that point, you just got to try and get through that section safely, quickly as he can. Uh-oh. That's not good. Got Blinkerton up here. Oh, he went off.
Left side. Car stop on the right. Clear.
I did not see the car. Andrew just barely hung on to the car there, too. Wow. Don't do that. Do not go out there, guys. That is just not worth it. If you haven't done your Formula Renault races yet, we're gonna have 5 to go here. Alright.
Left side. Still there.
Didn't I let this guy buy me? I did let him buy me. How does that work? As I remember too, he kind of blew right by me.
You've got 5 laps to go. You're in 5th.
He's probably pretty timid after going off nearly in this corner last round. Alright, I've kind of got a gentleman's thing going on here. Basically what that means.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line.
Is that where we're going to draft?
Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
He gave it to me.
Go.
He got a little loose on exit. Looser than I did, I think.
Take it, Nick.
I was going to give it to you there, Andrew.
I keep hitting my pit limiter instead of my talk button. Thanks, but my car's kind of crap. I used to do that, Andrew, when I got my new steering wheel. Thank you, Alex.
All right, well, somehow we've managed to get up to 5th. And that result is not set in stone, but it's definitely not set in stone. But I am flabbergasted at how high I've been able to climb. I think Andrew and I are going to be battling, though. Sounds like he's hitting all kinds of weird buttons. So he's having trouble, so hot and cold laps.
Right side there, Bill.
Pulled a 1:19.7. That's about almost a second and a half faster than my qualifying speed. Try to get a little aggressive with the throttle. Car said, I'm not having any of that tonight. You be your usual polite self. I know I'm losing a lot of time going up that hill there, but I just want to make sure I hit the apex. And I don't have to make any big jerky movements on the wheel because the car really likes to spin there.
You got about 5 laps of fuel.
Sweet. 5 laps of fuel. Made the fuel calculation right. Don't hit that curb, Gabe. Alright, well, it's going to be me, Gustav, and Andrew in a final battle with 2 laps down to the wire for 5th. Don't ask me how. I think if I just play my cards right and drive a straight race here, last couple of laps really nice and consistent, really nice and smooth, that I can actually drive away from these guys because it looks like they're going to start to fight a little bit. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry to see Brian ducking out of this race. If you thought you had to move the wheel very little in the Skip Barber, this car makes that look like child's play. Looks like Gustav has gotten around
That means 1 more lap to go.
Andrew, so we have 1 more lap. But I'm driving away from him at the moment. Got a nice exit off of that corner. And that's going to get him right back in it with the last lap. Missed my braking point by about 30 yards. Hold it together. Hear me, baby. Hold together.
Left side. Clear.
Come on, dude.
Well done, Chris. You win that.
All right. I'm not confident going down into this corner, but this is for 6th place. He wants me on the outside, so we're going to go to the outside.
Car on your left.
Very good.
Still there. Hold your line.
Hey, good race, guys.
Stay on the right. Clear.
Second place there at the end.
Right.
Ah!
Keep to the left.
Sorry, my car has severe...
Oh, no, I don't think so.
I thought it was going to stick.
I don't think
Great
so,
job.
buddy.
Did really well.
I'm down. I got my first 1X in 3 races.
Oh, man. That was a ballsy move at the end there, dude. Good job.
Oh, thanks. I'm kicking myself. I got a tank flapper coming out of turn 5 with about 10 laps to go with the car that was letting me by and was being impatient. And I'm sorry to whoever that was. And I whacked him to the side of him, put him in the wall, and it towed in my left rear, and the car just would not turn for the rest of the race.
That's what you heard Tom around. Great race, man.
Good race, guys.
Good race, Gustav. Good race, Andrew. That was fun. Down to the very end. I will take 7th. I'm very happy with that, considering where I qualified. So, good race, guys. Congrats to the winner.
Yeah, good race, Tom. Good race. We just have to pull the puck off the next one.
And thanks for the setup, Thomas. I appreciate it, man. All right, guys. There you have it. We are done with Road Atlanta in the Formula Renault 2.0. Hopefully, there is some part of this that you can use, something you can learn from, because there's plenty more racing for the rest of the week. And wow, this was pretty crazy, all the way down to the very end, going off the edge of the track. I knew that was going to happen too. I expected that to happen, especially when I left the door open. He had his right to stick his nose in there, but he really needed to be a little bit more careful with that. And
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
obviously not drive me off the side of the track. But it was a simple mistake. It wasn't something that he was meaning to do intentionally. It sounds like his car had some damage, so, you know, no big deal. Let's take a look at that in replay, just because I feel like it. Just because I feel like it. And we don't because we don't have enough stuff going on. He's definitely got my draft. He's got Gustav's draft, and definitely the smart drive right there, as you can see. And I let him back in. I should not have run wide like that, but. I don't know. I don't think we actually touched each other, but whoops. We didn't actually touch each other, although it sure seems like it there. But he just could not get the car to stick there, and I guess maybe we did touch, but I didn't get. I wasn't awarded contact points for it, so that's all right. Anyways, thanks for riding along with Bazinga Autosport. My name is once again Gabe. I hope you enjoyed the race. If you enjoyed the race, please smack that like button down at the bottom. If you'd like to see more races like this, well then of course subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be coming out with more videos all of the time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.